Hi everyone, my name is Kathleen and welcome to Relatively Refined. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my first thrift haul for 2023. So the first couple of items I actually am not going to show you live. The first item that I bought was actually a Facebook Marketplace item, and the person selling it lived up near my sister. So she picked that up for me. And what I got are two sheepskin rugs. And I'm going to insert some pictures here. You can see that I use sheepskin rugs all over my house. I love the cozy look that they give. I like layering them on top of other carpets. But I purposefully bought these with the intention of draping them over chairs. For the winter, even in my dining room chairs. So I'm sort of collecting them little by little. And these were two real sheepskin rugs that Patty picked up for me. So thank you, Patty. The second item that I picked up at a resale store was this adorable little stand, and you can see it has a crackle paint finish. Needs a little bit of love. So this is going to be a DIY project for this winter. And when I first picked it up, I thought, oh, I'll, sand it down, paint it, pick out a really pretty color, maybe do something with the poles, change them out. But the more I spend time with it, I'm thinking that I might actually try and strip the paint off and see what the wood is like underneath. Because I'm not really sure if it's kind of a scrubbed pine or if it's an oak, what it is. So that will be a project, and I will share with you in a future video how that turns out. But it was a $20 piece of furniture. I thought it had a lot of charm and well made. It's old. It's definitely old. And the drawers work, and the door works, and the little locking knob on the door works. It just needs a little bit of attention. So that will be a DIY project that, like I said, I'll share with you in a different video. I did get this, which will also be a DIY project. So I picked up a pair of these lamps at the Goodwill, and they were $4.99 for the pair. So I kind of didn't really feel like I could pass them up. I don't need them, but my kids are often looking for lamps. They are wood, kind of made to look a little bit rusticy, kind of worn off. This is going to be a DIY project as well, which I will likely paint. I'm thinking of just spray painting them black. And like I said, there are a pair of them. They did not come with shades, so I will be on the lookout for a set of shades. I don't know that I'll be able to find those thrifting, but you never know. So I will have that sort of in the back of my mind as I'm looking. If I can't find them thrifting, I can pick up an inexpensive set of a pair of lampshades. And you can also, if they're fabric lampshades, you can paint those too. So I might do a stripe if I can get just a plain neutral tan color shade or a cream color shade and paint some sort of stripe on that. But that is another DIY project. And so, like I said, along with the little cupboard, I will share how those lamps turn out as well. So what I do have here in front of me, so I went right after Christmas, I did go to my local thrift shop, and they were having a 50% off their holiday items. So I did pick up a couple of things. I picked up this box of the old-fashioned big colored bulbs. I love these, and I use them out on our little tree that we have out in our woods at Christmas time. It's actually still up there right now. And I have a hard time finding them in the retail stores, the big old-fashioned colored ones. So these were originally $4. They were 50% off at $2, and they had never been used. So I did pick up these. And then along with that, they threw in for 50 cents some spare red bulbs. And they do break. Sometimes even when you're taking them off, I drop them on the patio or something, it smashes. Or one burns out and you can replace it. So for $2.50, I was really psyched to have those for next year. The other item that I got at the 50% off sale, I really don't need, but it was originally marked $3, and so it was on sale for $1.50. And it is this vintage tablecloth. I'll insert a picture so you can see what it looks like. But what I liked about it is the picture is really this vintage candle seen all the way across the bottom. It's an oval tablecloth, and it reminded me of those blow molds that you see out at Christmas time. I don't have any of them, but they're kind of cool. And this tablecloth had that design, all the way around the bottom. You can see that. And for $1.50, and it's in really good condition. There's not even any stains on it. So I do tend to buy vintage tablecloths. I have a lot of them. And so
This is Paula editing this video, jumping on to say that you do have a sister who is on the hunt for a vintage tablecloth. Hint, hint.
And so one of my winter projects is going to be to take them all out, go through all of them, sort them into two piles. One, these are good, and you could actually use them on your table because they're not stained. They're in very good condition. There's no holes or stains. I will save those for use on tables. And then I know I have some that are stained or that have tears or holes in them. And what I would like to do is to use those for some projects. And back in, I think it was November, my thrift find of the month was a sewing machine. And so one of the things I'd like to do is to use some of those vintage tablecloths to make projects. I could make pillows. One of the things I want to do, I want to try to make some aprons with those, so I can kind of cut around the places that are stained and repurpose those stained up or torn tablecloths into something usable. So that's what I'm hoping to do this winter when I clean out and sort through probably 10 or 12 vintage tablecloths to see which ones are crafting tablecloths and which ones are actually can be used on tables. Let's see. I did pick this up at our resale store, and I'm going to hold it up here. It is a large sign. It says Snow Country on it. I actually don't like that. I was thinking of trying to paint it so it just said welcome, but I'm not sure I can do that. Super cute little car, vintage car with the ski and the ski boots on top. It is, marked on the back, Wild and Woody from 2004. And back in December, I did a Christmas home tour, and I have a very similar welcome sign on my back entranceway. And somebody actually commented on it. And this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is almost exactly like it, just a slightly different version of the car. And I thought, I can't leave this behind. It was $15. And I know when my parents bought me my welcome sign way back when, it was pretty expensive. It is different. That one was wood. It was made out of like natural wood. This one has more of a resin feel to it, some wood. So it's not quite as handmade as the one that I have, but for $15, I thought it was pretty cool. And I will, not sure what I'm going to do with it. I might gift it. I'm not really sure, but I just couldn't leave it behind because you don't see these very often. And it caught me by surprise, and I just grabbed it off the wall. Like I said, I might try to change the Snow Country label to just a welcome sign. I think it would get more use that way. Maybe I'll give it to one of my kids. But like I said, I couldn't pass that one up either. And let's see. The other thing I picked up for $20 at the resale store is this candle chandelier. So it's not electrified, which I liked. I didn't want an electrified one. It is wrought iron. It's heavy with 4, these candles don't really fit in there. I just stuck them in there so you can see. 4 candles, and it has the chain so you can hang it. It's kind of wrapped around here now. And so the reason I got this is I am thinking about, we have a really cute little woods area in the back of our house, and I want to hang this outside from a branch and set up just a very cozy little dining area or just sitting area out there there's a little stream. and it's just very sweet out there. So look for that in a future video, because I may try to set up a kind of an interesting little tablescape outside using my wrought iron candelabra, or actually it's not, it's a chandelier, candle chandelier. So I did get that as well. And let's see, the last thing that I got is what I shared with you for my January thrift find of the month. And they were these gold pine cone bookends. And it was a set of bookends for $4 that I got at our local thrift shop. And we can link the video to our January find of the month, and you'll see that in more detail there, how I used it in my hallway. But as I said in that video, when I see a set of bookends, I don't ever leave them behind if I like them. I mean, at all. If I don't, I don't find them attractive, or I don't really like the style of them, I obviously don't get them. But if I like them at all, and there's a set of them, I definitely grab them. So this thrift haul leaves me with a little bit of work to do, and I will share that work in progress with you in another video as I DIY my cute little stand and the set of lamps, and hopefully I can find some lampshades to go with that, as well as setting up a little tablescape somewhere in my woods using my the wrought iron candle chandelier that I picked up on this particular thrift haul. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year again to all of you new subscribers. We've gotten quite a few. We are on our way to 2,000. So who knows, by the time this video airs, we may even have 2,000 subscribers. Thank you again. Please like, share with friends if you like this content, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for spending part of your day with us today. We appreciate it. If you have not subscribed already, hit that button before you leave. We'd love for you to become part of the Relatively Refined family. On the screen are a few more videos we think you'll enjoy.